everybody, and welcome to the Biggles Breakdown. My name is Biggles, and I'm joined with my Ninja Master over here, Fatal J. And we're talking about Attack on Titan, which just happens to be Fatal's favorite anime. So I wanted to make sure he was on the Biggles Breakdown for Attack on Titan. Now, we have talked about Attack on Titan together on my channel, I believe when I hit 200 subscribers, or it was my birthday, one of the two. And Fatal was on here talking Attack on Titan with me as well. So, Fatal, go ahead and tell the people about you, because I don't know who knows you here and who doesn't.
If you don't know me, you probably be ashamed to know me, because I'm the type of guy to be on YouTube and I talk about bow-legged midget strippers. Shout out to Steve Urkel. I want to be just like Steve Urkel when I grow up. You know, he stayed consistent on getting Laura. That's what I did with my wife. I stayed consistent, messing with her, harassing her until she caved in. One day she told me, "Can you come over here right now?" And I was there in 1 minute. So, Steve Urkel, thank you for being an idol. Thank you for just being everything in my life. I really love you, my friend. Thank you so much for having me on the show, because, man, we're going to rock out talking about some anime today, man.
All right, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Which character on Attack on Titan would be the closest to Steve Urkel?
I don't know, because it's such a serious show. I had to think about season one, and even season one, everybody was running around scared as freak. You know, you remember like on episode 1 and 2, they didn't know when the Titans were going to show. It wasn't really that much joking on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Sasha was the comic relief.
I'm gonna tell you who was the comic relief.
Okay.
What's the bald-headed guy name? The bald-headed dude.
Connie
Springer?
Him? Well, he's kind of looks bald, close to it.
Okay, I think that's him.
Unless you mean, like, do you mean the trainer, Keith?
No. Well, the trainer was a little jokey too at some points, but I'm talking about the bald-headed guy that enlisted with Aaron, Makaska, all those characters. Now you're gonna make me have to look it up live, man.
No, I think it's Connie. Connie's like the closest one to being bald, I think.
I'm looking it up now, man.
Where they all think he's stupid?
You remember, like in season 1, he was real jokey, you know?
Him with John and Sasha, the one who's always with John and Sasha? Connie?
Okay, the girl that eats a lot, she jokes a lot too.
Sasha, yeah.
You talking about Connie and Sasha. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's Connie.
Okay.
Connie, yeah. I would say the closest to Steve Urkel will be either Connie or Sasha. But at some point, all that joking went out the window, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It turns dark.
That episode with Connie and his mom being a Titan. You would have to be the manliest of all men not to shed a tear on that episode, man. He kept his mom alive, man. He knew that was his mom.
Yeah. And he was taking care. He was like brushing her teeth and stuff.
Man, that hurts me, man. Like, I'm starting to get chills thinking about this show, because I haven't seen it in a while, because I know the finale. I don't know why the Japanese does that. Like, they'll give you half the finale and then they'll wait months before they give you the other part. You would think they would do it all at once.
Yeah. But, you know, they got to milk it. They got to milk Attack on Titan for all it's worth, because
I guess so.
The finale is super controversial in the manga. So,
well, you know, the finale is it took years for them to make the finale, right?
Well, we're on like between 3 years of season 4. So
after the 3rd season, season 4 is the finale, right? The last season, right?
Yeah, the last season, and it's been.
But I thought between season 3 and season 4, it was like a year or two, or maybe longer. See, man, you're gonna make me have to look it up on Google again. See,
you know what? I started watching it as soon as season 4 came out, so I don't know. And then when I got to season 4, I was very disappointed, and I didn't really like it. But no, it's been like.
I understand why people are disappointed, because it's more dialogue. Okay, they said it took. One thing they need to keep in mind is that they're visiting from. Oh no, man, they talking about the Showtime. I'm looking up real lifetime. Okay, look, I can understand. I hear a lot of people out there saying season 4 is boring. I don't think so. I think it's just building up the story.
Well, season 4 does have the best fight in the entire show.
I don't.
The fight at the pier between Aaron and the Warhammer Titan.
That was a dope fight. You talking about when they was trying to get on the airship?
Yeah, like at the pier. Like I think it's like 4th or 5th episode.
I don't think that's the dopest fight. The dopest fight is when they realize the Colossal Titan and the what's the other Titan?
The Attack Titan, Aaron's Titan, or
No,
Colossal Armored. Rhinos.
When they
armored.
the dopest fight was when they realized the Colossal Titan and the Armor Titan was with them the whole time. That was dope.
So I just rewatched that, and so I have a background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing it for like 11 years.
Bro, teach me, because I started being a red belt at Taekwondo, but I've been wanting to get into either Jiu-Jitsu or mixed martial arts.
Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu is awesome, but Aaron does a guillotine on so Aaron does a guillotine on Rhina, and he's like, and he's yelling, right? And he's arching his back. And I was like, no, just turn into him, right? And like that fight, Rhina does a heel hook on Aarin.
Oh, yeah. And that was like, wrestling, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like calling him out as they were doing it. Aaron had one of the tightest like arm bars I've ever seen on Rhina, and it just like popped off a scale or something.
See, when I watched that, I guess Attack on Titans, it mean a lot to me because around that time I've been meaning to watch the anime, and I caught up because of the beer virus.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of time on my hands, and that I was bored out of my mind during that time. But Attack on Titans, man, that just took me into that world. So when we finally got to season 3, and we realized that the Colossal Titan and the Armor Titan, that episode when they finally revealed themselves, I was glad I was by myself, because when that scene happened, I literally did this, looked at my screen and said, fuck.
So that's actually season 2, because I just watched that episode.
You're right, it is season 2, because season 3 is when they had that big battle back in Aaron's hometown with
Shiganju.
See, I haven't refreshed myself in so long with the seasons, because it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen the first finale.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But you're bringing it back to me. You're bringing it all back to me.
Yeah, I've been rewatching it just so I could be like, I gotta match Fatal J for this.
One day I'm gonna drink a lot of wine, and I'm not really a big drinker, but I just want to relax. And then if they come out with a big colossal DVD set, I'm gonna buy it, get hammered. No, I ain't gonna get hammered. But I'm gonna be sipping on that, and I'm gonna have a whole marathon, because this show is incredible, man.
Incredible. I really like season 1 and 2. I really like season 1 and 2. Season 3 gets a little weird.
I hear a lot of people say that. I hear either people say season 2 wasn't that good, or they saying season 3 wasn't that good. To me, season 1, season 2, season 3, it just kept getting better to me.
Yeah, well, I really like it, right? And it makes me want to play the games even more. Now, I have 9 days of playtime, like 9 full days of playtime on Attack on Titan 2 game. It's my favorite game. Basically, you're a character in the story now, right? So you can make your own character and swinging around on the ODM gear is the most fun I've ever had in a game. Like, it's even better than the web slinging on Spider-Man.
Wow. So is this PS4?
It's on PS4.
Okay.
If you get it on a PS4, let me know, because it's not cross-platform, and I have it on the PS5, so we can play together.
Okay.
So I will play with you on that game.
I'm always years behind people when it comes to consoles. So while everybody on PS6, I'll still be on PS4, and I'll probably just be getting a PS5, man.
I get it. But it's so much fun. Like, it's the most fun game I've ever played. I sometimes I would just like go into a map and just swing around on the ODM gear. I wouldn't even kill the Titans. I'd just like be flying around.
See, that's cool, man. I got to play that game because just hearing that, just swinging around and seeing Titans and bypassing them, that's what you want to do when you watch Attack on Titans, you know?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite character on the show?
All right. So my favorite character is Levi.
Everybody's favorite character is Levi.
But my favorite character that isn't an Ackerman, so not Mikasa and not Levi, is Petra. And I'm so episode 21 is when she dies, I think, or 22. And it's my least favorite episode, even though it's got like a great fight between the female Titan and the attack Titan. And I'm just like, no, Petra! Like I was bummed.
Okay, I'm looking up Petra. Remind me.
She's in Levi's squad. She's the only girl in Levi's squad. She's got like the orange blondish hair.
See, she didn't stand out to me. She didn't stand out, and I've seen every episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. See, I have to go back on the show, and I remember Levi's squad, but it's more women on the show that stand out to me, like Makaska, the general lady with the eye patch. You know what I mean?
Haji, yeah.
Yeah, they more stand out to me. Even the female Titan,
Annie.
Annie stands out more. You know. But I mean, not knocking the character. I just have to go back on the show to see.
I think a big part of it is when you play the games, you get so much more of the characters that aren't in the story.
Gotcha.
So you learn a lot more about their character and stuff. And I main Petra on the Attack on Titan game when I'm not playing my personal character. So I've played at least 50 games of Petra, and I have so many points into her, and I just go in and one-shot things. It's so much fun.
Speaking of Levi, what I thought was so dope about the second season was that they totally took their attention off the was it the second season? I think it was the second season where they took attention off the Titans and focused on the controversy between the humans.
Season 3.
That's season 3?
I think that's season 3.
I haven't seen stuff so long. I'm missing up, but yeah. Okay.
With Kenny and stuff. With Kenny.
And seeing those fights between Kenny and Levi. You know what I mean? And
you meet one of the most badass characters that's not Levi, and that's Kenny.
And Kenny is the one that taught Levi the ropes, because he's an Ackerman too, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he was an Ackerman. I thought it was mighty funny though. The second season, because I always love to watch the outro.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the outro on second season, it pretty much tells you the whole story about the Titans and how they happened. Did you ever notice that? On
the outro or the intro?
The outro.
Oh, I don't even pay attention to the outros.
Oh man,
I did. So I did in season 1.
It played that like happy-go-lucky song, and while it's playing, you see Titans like mutilating people and eating them up. It's almost like a mural. A mural.
Yeah.
And it started out showing what's the lady that's the name slipped me. The one that started the Titans.
How
could I forget her name? She's so important.
I don't remember that person.
It starts with a Y, man. Come on, man. You gotta help me out.
It's not Ymir. Oh yeah, it is Ymir. It is Ymir.
Ymir.
Okay, so that person has the same name. Yeah.
It shows Ymir and the devil in the outro.
I thought that was the logo for Walsina.
No, it shows you Ymir, because from the Eldarins.
Yeah.
And what's the other nation name?
Marley.
It was showing the story from the Marleyans' point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they said like Ymir, she made a deal with the devil, and that's how the Titans was created. But it was truth in that mural that showed you how they all got created. And then remember, it showed you that statue of Ymir, like she was on the top. Then it showed the 4 Titans. Then it showed the other Titans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it pretty much tells you the story in that outro.
I'll have to What?
Yeah.
I'll have to actually watch the outro.
Yeah, just watch it on YouTube, man. It's only about a minute long, you know.
Well, after this, after this, I'm going to play on Blender some more because I've been 3D animating, which I want to make a Attack on Titan character on that.
See, man, you're 100% perfect showing me that these video games are too fun. And the reason why I say this is this. I love video games, but video games are highly addictive. I think it's more addictive to doing crack and meth. Because you notice you always get to a point in the game where you will say, 5 more minutes, that's all I want.
And then like 2
that's
hours
what
later.
The addicts say, just one last hit and I'm done forever. That's how you notice that.
Yeah.
I think gaming does something to your brain. That's why I don't want to touch them, because I got my PS4 just for the 4K player.
For the Blu-ray is what I have.
I messed around and bought a Transformer game. Like it was like a Transformer, but like G1 Transformer, and I was having so much fun, and I wasted my life away because I was having too much fun. And I said, you know what? This is too much. This is too much.
I think they were
nothing against gamers. I love gamers. I love people who love video games. But as for me, they make it like crack.
Well, I think they're actually remaking that Transformers game.
That's why I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know nothing about it, because this stuff is highly addictive and fun. It's too fun. I don't think our brains are meant to have this much fun. So I try to go to the walk up in the park, read a book, do something boring.
No, I get it. Like when I would play Arena, I'd be like, I gotta keep going until we win one, and then we'd lose like 10 games in a row, and be like,
I've wasted some years playing Fallout 3. You ever played Fallout 3?
I haven't played any of the Fallout games. I've watched other people play it. I've never played it myself.
Don't play them, bro. It's too addictive. You'll feel like you in there. I'm walking around the whole wasteland thinking I'm the king of the wasteland.
Yeah, between Chunk and I, we have at least 500 hours on Attack on Titan 2.
I believe it, man. And it goes by so quick. And you ask yourself, what could I have done in those 500 hours? I could have built an empire.
I could have been playing. But it helps because I also stream it. So like out of those 227 hours that I got on it, probably 200 of them are streamed.
Okay, got you.
So I do a lot of it streaming, and then like the last 20 hours was just me grinding like crazy.
Okay, so you're doing something constructive with your addition. Okay, that sounds good.
I at least put it online so people can watch me do it.
Okay.
But so who's your favorite character?
Oh, you already said it, Levi, man, hands down.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Everybody's favorite is Levi.
I love how Aaron is the villain now. He's pretty much the villain, but I still feel like he's up to something. Now I haven't read the manga. This is the thing about me, man. I'm very weird, and I'm gonna tell you why. I love manga. I mean, I love anime, but I love Americanized manga better than Japanese manga. I know that sounds strange.
I think it's because you want to read the book normal, right? So this would be the way we normal, read it. And
the art is beautiful, but I want to see color. So you got to understand, man, I'm an ADHD type of kid. I had that. So just seeing black and white, that doesn't do it for me. Excite me with color. And I understand why the Japanese do that, because they can pump out books faster like that. And plus coloring is more expensive. But I just watch the anime,
Yeah. So what I do is I read up to it, but like for some reason, because it was like there was going to be 3 parts of Attack on Titan season 4. I was like, I'm just going to read the manga, and I've read it, and I was like, I hate myself now because that took me out of it. I was like, this is so stupid. Yeah. I hate this, and I stopped.
Because the manga, they always ahead of episodes with the manga.
Yeah.
So you ruined it for yourself, man.
I did. But you know what? I will still watch seasons 1 through 3 and just enjoy myself.
Yeah.
And I'll watch.
But don't ruin it for me, because I promise you, man, I'm gonna lose
won't.
my mind, because this show means a lot to me, man. You
I
know,
won't. I won't. I
like
promise.
I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna just put myself out there and open. Every time I work out and I put it on the Attack on Titan soundtrack, man, sometimes a single tear falls down my eye because I'm thinking of different scenes. It's so much epic scenes that happen in this show. It's mind blowing, man. It's mind blowing.
The answer to this is no. It is. It's actually really good. The music in Attack on Titan is probably the best out of like all the like anime that I've watched.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I don't have a lot of good things to say about season 4, but the rumbling, the music for the rumbling,
bro,
that song is fucking amazing.
Bro, the rumbling is like when the Death Star got created. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a big moment in time that changed the timeline of a universe, you know? I did a video, a YouTube short on the rumbling, not thinking nobody was going to see it. This video did 20,000 views because I asked people, well, I told people in the video, there's no way you can escape the rumbling. How would you escape it? People said, well, you can go underground. You freakers. It's so hot. Those colossal titans are so freaking hot. You will be in the oven.
Yeah. And especially underground.
So think about if you're in a city and you see hundreds of colossal titans stomping their way towards you.
Dun, 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 like dead.
And they're burning, flaming hot. What could you do?
Die.
Yeah,
die.
That's it.
That's what you're going to do.
And pretty much it. You just die, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how they're going to pull this off in the show. Please, I know you're going to tell me I'm going to be disappointed.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, just don't tell me nothing. I'd rather be disappointed because this is what I noticed about Japan. Shout out to Japan. I love Japan people. But sometimes they don't know how to end stuff. A lot of times they don't know how to end stuff. It's just how they are.
So, do you have a least favorite character?
I don't think so.
No? Well, I do.
Not even a character that's annoying. Tell me your character.
Gabby. I hate Gabby.
If I had to pick an annoying character, it definitely will be Gabby. You're right. Gabby is annoying.
So I have something to show. I'm going to full screen me for a second.
What is Gabby deal though? Was Gabby like? Is she?
She was brainwashed. She was basically in the Hitler Youth, and
but you know what? That's dope because I liked how she had to fight within herself when she saw that the Eldians was good. I like that inner struggle, but I agree. Those first few episodes with her, she was freaking annoying. The little boy was annoying too.
Valko or something like that.
Yeah, he was annoying too. Yeah.
So I'm going to go full screen. So I'm dressed up as Ryuji, so this isn't me, but I met the voice actress of Gabby.
Okay.
And she is like the nicest person that I met at the entire thing. So, as much as I hate Gabby, her voice actress is true.
Well, see, I wouldn't know her because I listen to all the subs. I don't listen to dubs. Because to me, subs is more passionate. Dubs do a good job. Don't get me wrong. But it's something about the subs in this show. You can hear the screaming. Even the Titan screaming is different than the American dub.
Well,
like go on YouTube. Literally, if you think I'm joking, they'll have sub versus dub, and you can tell a total difference between the two.
well, I've watched. So I watched season 4, part 2 when it came out in subs.
Yeah.
And because of the change in the animation, there's
Uh-huh.
like 3 or 4 characters that look like Armin. And because I'm reading it,
Right.
I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know which character this is anymore. Is this supposed to be Armin? And then like 3 seconds later, he transforms into a Titan, and I was like, oh shit, that was Armin, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Because Armin is he's totally different. He's totally different in season 4.
Yeah. Well,
And I know they
they're
trying
5
to
years
age him.
older. Yeah.
But you should still be able to tell, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's the animation, which is another reason why I don't like watching season 4. Is I don't like the animation. Now I was on Google trying to find a picture, like, so I have this picture in the background, and which might actually be from Fortnite and not actually from Attack on Titan. But there's like better versions of the animation that I was seeing on Google, and I was like, I don't remember it being this good. And then I went back and I was like, oh, it's not as good as I thought. You know, like this is clearly a upgraded version of the thing.
What is Aaron's deal in this last season?
He wants to kill everyone.
He just want to kill everybody, just even himself.
He wants to wipe out everyone except like the people on the island, right? Because he found out that all these people are trying to kill him, and like, you know how Zeke is like his half brother or something like that, or something weird like that.
That's his half brother. Yeah, Zeke.
Yeah.
And then it was weird because season 3 Zeke was evil.
Yeah. And then
this
like
season he good.
Well, no, he's trying to be good or whatever, but he wants eugenics. He wants to wipe out the Eldian race so they can't reproduce anymore to get rid of the Titans.
Listen, watch this. Season 3, he wanted to kill Aaron. Even knowing the fact that's his step brother or half brother, whatever. He pretty much got his dad killed.
Yeah.
How the freak is he teaming up with Aaron in this season?
There's so much stuff about season 4.
I got to admit, that was stupid.
That I hate. That I don't even want to talk about season 4.
I tried to defend season 4. But when you sit back and think about it, some stuff is stupid.
There's a lot of stupid shit in season 4. And I think it ruins a lot of characters, and I think it also, when you learn more about like their training and all that to like kill the Eldians, I think it ruins a lot of the story for Annie in season 1 with like her dad, because it's like, oh, they were trained at a young age to kill all these people, and he's like, oh no, you gotta it didn't look like Annie was doing it in like season 1 to kill them all. It was for their survival. And now when season 4, they're like, oh, they're doing it so they can get like a better life, so they don't have to live in the concentration camp.
I can understand why you say season 1 and season 3. Because like you said, like you explained with Annie. Okay, Annie was with him. Then they found out she was a spy for the Marlians. Then she started acting evil and fighting against them and killing them, right?
Yeah. Because she was trying to capture
Now
Annie.
she's back there, friend. In season 4. How does that happen?
It's so confusing. But no, I think Annie, like, so there's someone who, I forgot who the fuck it is because it's season 4, but someone was constantly talking to Annie while she was like down there. And I think that might have like influenced her. That's like I think that was the logic that they were going with.
No, but think about this. Okay, I can rock with that. But can you explain the armor Titan? Okay, he went the same route as Annie. He was with them, then he turned against them, and now he's back with them.
So this is my friend from work, and
Come on in, man.
she fights with me all the time on
in,
this.
Come in, ma'am. Sorry about that. It just I love Attack on Titan. Don't get me wrong. It has flaws. It has a lot of flaws, to be honest. Season 4 gave it a lot of flaws. From season 1 to season 3, it was on point. Season 4, I don't know what they're trying to do. I will admit now, just thinking back to it, because I love it so much, I try to defend season 4. Season 4 only started getting good with that battle when they was in the airships.
Yeah.
And like you said, that pier, when they was fighting to get on the airships to escape the rumbling or try to prevent more destruction from the rumbling. But besides those two, and I have to give it that episode with the origins of the Titans. I have to give that too. I love that episode.
That's a good episode too.
But they never did explain either. What the freak was that centipede that gave her the powers? You know what I mean? What the freak is that?
I don't know. I stopped watching season 4.
Do they explain it in the manga what the freak that was? They probably don't.
I don't remember. Emily would have to type it if they
Emily,
do,
help us out.
remember.
What the freak was that centipede doing in the water? And why did it have powers to turn people into hideous looking monsters that eat people?
So I stopped watching after part 2. Like I finished part 2. So
part 2 finale.
Yeah, and then I read some of the manga, and I regretted it. But I don't remember.
The way they chopped it up was weird. Okay, season 4, you got like episode 1 all the way to the pier episode.
Season 4 came in like 5 parts for some reason. Part 1, part 2, part 3, and then it's like season finale part 1 and then season finale part 2.
Okay, yeah, that's where I stopped at. Season finale part 1. Is season finale part 2 out?
No, part 2. The season finale part 2 is not out.
I'm about to say I thought I caught up. That's the only reason why I still have Hulu.
Yeah,
because after that come out, I'm done with Hulu after that.
So basically, it's a parasite.
But that still doesn't explain how the freak does a parasite give you that much power.
I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot on season 4 I do not like. So do you have a favorite season?
Either season 2 or season 3. If somebody put a gun to my head, I would have to tell them. What was the episode where they revealed themselves to everybody? The Colossal Titan.
Season 2, I think episode 32 or 33.
Okay, when they went back to Aaron's home.
No, when they go back to Aaron's home, I think is in
season 3, right?
I think so.
Okay, well, when they was on that, remember
end of season 2.
Remember they was in one of those cities and they was on the wall,
and
the guy turned into the Colossal Titan. That was like one of the most epic moments in cinema to me, because I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming that they was traitors. I didn't see that they was Titans. So I will have to give it to season 2 as my favorite. Season 3 is a close second. And I love season 1. Season 1 blew me away. But season 2, season 3, and season 1. Season 2 and season 3 are damn near equals, in my opinion.
So my favorite is season 1.
Okay.
I like season 1 because it like really introduces the characters, and I feel like when they're younger and they're more naive, it's like a little better.
Yeah.
And then when they get to season 4, you see their like all their growth, and then like some of them like regress. They're just like, oh, it doesn't matter, and that's another reason why I don't really like season 4.
I don't like season 4 either because, well, I'm half and half. 50%. I don't like season 4 because we ain't seeing Levi being a badass, man.
Yeah, that's another
You know what I
reason why I
mean?
don't like season 4. They took
Like,
out Levi to like.
Levi was the man through season 1 through season 3. It seemed like, I'm gonna be honest, and I hate, excuse my French, but it seemed like he don't bitched up a little bit because he was hardcore.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
at the end of season 3, when he took down the Beast Titan, which he didn't even kill him because he's still alive.
Yeah.
He
What up, Mark? Says Sailor Moon. She is the one. Sailor Moon. I don't give a freak. Sailor Moon is dope. Don't mess with Sailor Moon, Mark. Don't mess with Sailor Moon, bro.
I agree.
That's a dope show. Don't get caught watching it. I put it like that. Don't get.
I can get caught watching it. That was like the
Sailor
first
Moon
anime
is
I ever
dope.
saw.
Bro, I got memories with that, man, because I can remember I was what, 2nd, 3rd grade, and I can remember getting ready for school. My mom would get me ready for school for elementary. You know, elementary is the time when you ain't paying bills. Life is wonderful. The best TV shows and cartoons on, and Sailor Moon would come on early in the morning. That was like dope memories, man. So
see, for me, Sailor Moon came on right after school.
Okay, so. See, for me, it came on early in the morning, man. Like getting ready for school early, you know, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then all the cartoons would go off when you getting ready to leave, and Saved by the Bell would be on.
Yeah, I remember Saved by the Bell before I leave.
What up, Ball?
So your favorite season is either 2 or 3. They're like equal.
2 and 3 are equal, man. Season 1 is a very, very close second. Because it was a lot of just pain and suffering. And you know, they will barely make it. Like in situations, they will barely make it through the skin of their teeth in every situation. And through that situation, barely make it through the skin of their teeth, you had a lot of people that died. This is a war anime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a war anime.
If you ask Maza, it's the greatest mech anime ever. Because the Titans are basically mechs.
Yeah.
Because they transform and they can get out of it.
I can give it that. I'm still a big Gundam head, but Gundam is complex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very complex. But yeah, I can see that. It could be a mech. Yeah, it could be a mech. Yeah, I can see that.
So
who is your favorite Titan?
So we'll get to that in a second because actually,
which one is the most useless Titan? I say the cart Titan.
The cart.
That is the dumbest Titan, man.
So maybe.
It's like a freaking alligator. You know what I mean?
So before we go to that, do you have anything else you want to say about Attack on Titan? Because I know you only got an hour.
Yes, sir. I just really love this show, man. It's a dope show. I just wish season 4 get it together. But from what you're telling me, it's gonna be a big letdown, man. I don't know what Aaron deal is, man. It just really boggling my mind why he just wanna all of a sudden just blow up everything up. When in the freaking first season, he was talking about hope and being motivated.
Well, he was still a psycho who wanted to kill every single Titan.
He did wanted to kill every single Titan, but he was like motivated, like the hopeful character. You know what I mean? Like, believe in yourself. We can do this. But now, I don't care. Kill everybody you see. I'm gonna, and that's how he talked in the show. Kill everybody you see. Human life is worthless now, and I'm going to kill everyone, including my best friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did it get to that point?
I have no idea. So I'm going to. I have the first manga only.
Oh, that looks beautiful, man.
That's all I have. It's actually really cool. The first one is.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I'm still a fan of manga. It's just the fact sitting down and reading it. I just don't know how to read it.
Yeah, sometimes they're out of. Drunk 3PO says, "Nice shirt." Yeah, it's it's a drunk 3PO shirt for the history of pirates. You know,
Now,
it's
let
pretty
me check.
fucking awesome.
Dang, drunk coming out with shirts that dope, and I didn't know about it.
Yeah, you
Is that
gotta.
off the nine line? The nine line?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 9 Line Apparel.
Jeez, I gotta get some more stuff. I can't wait till wintertime come because I got a magnificent Welcome to the Rebellion hoodie that's made out of material I've never experienced before. I don't know what material that's made out of, sir, but it just when it gets on my skin, it's just like it's massaging my skin and caressing my body when I put it on. And I mean, you can put it in the washing machine and it never ever draws up. It never changes color. I mean, the quality is it's finger looking good. Also, congrats on John 3PO. He's at 79,000 subscribers.
79. I saw he was at like 75. Like he posted 75, I think.
Okay, hold on. I might have got it wrong. My bad. I might have got it wrong. Congrats on that, bro. You almost at 100K. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So,
yes, sir.
Oh no, go ahead. Finish what you were about to say.
No, sir. Go ahead. You go ahead. You showing me the book.
Oh yeah, so it's pretty cool. But I was going to go because you asked, what's my favorite Titan?
Yes, sir.
Well, we're going to do a tier list for our favorite Titans.
Oh, you want to get like that, huh?
Yeah,
That's
I do.
You want to do it?
I do a tier list. Now, we have it based on how this goes. We have Humanity's Strongest as your S tier, and then you have the Levi Squad, which is the second best Titan killing things, and then you have the Scouts, then you have the MPs, and then you have the Garrison Regiment. So that's how we're going to do it: S, A, B, C, and then lower.
But how we doing this list? Like who can take them down?
So basically, it could be like how they're used. If you think they're cooler, like the attack.
But you can go ahead and put that core Titan at Garrison. You can go ahead and do that now.
Okay. Now,
that was too easy.
This Warhammer Titan
Yeah.
was really cool, but you only get it for like one episode or two episodes.
Yeah.
So like for me, I'm going to say like that's the middle. So that's like the Scouts.
Okay.
And that's like how I'm going to base it off of. Like,
bro,
this is our worst.
Yeah, you can already put the Founding Titan at the top because look at what it can do.
Well, I didn't put the Founding Titan on there. And the reason why,
you put the Attack Titan on there. I see that.
Yeah. And the only reason why I didn't put the Founding Titan on is because the Founding Titan can just like make anybody do like whatever it wants.
And plus,
if it's an Albion,
past, present, and future.
Yeah.
So that's OP right there. You know what I mean?
Well, the Attack Titan can go in and change the future or change the past to affect his future, which is really, really weird to me.
It's almost dumb, ain't it?
Yeah, and when they added in the time travel, I know they added it a little bit in season 3.
Yeah.
But like I don't really remember it enough to like be like, oh well, this ruined it. But that episode where in season 4, where he goes back in time, I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is ridiculous. And then like Lethal was like, that episode sucked.
Lethal watch it too. He watched Attack on Titan.
Lethal loved Attack on Titan, and then season 4 happened.
Okay.
I
still want to have hope for season 4, the finale, man.
Hey, there's always hope that you can like it.
The way you said that told me I'm gonna be disappointed. Let's continue.
Hey, you know what? If Emily is still here, she'll tell you it's the best season. So
really,
yeah, it's her favorite season, and
Emily is hardcore with it. So
yeah,
Emily, thank you for giving me some hope.
Yeah, she'll give you hope. But so she saw the thumbnail and she like messaged me. She's like, "You better not shit on season 4 just by saying you hate the animation. You better have some good reasons." She's like, "I want to debate you on this."
Bro, you had some real good reasons though, and one of the main reasons is Gabby. That's one of the main reasons right there. She had too much time spotlighting this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they focused on the other characters more than your actual characters.
But
and
they
then
made it seem like Gabby was going to get one of the Titans. You know what I mean?
well, she was supposed to.
She was supposed to, but she never did, though. You know? So what was the point?
That's how it happens. Okay, so the Jaw Titan. So the Jaw Titan is used by two different people in season 4.
Yes,
and his jaw's really strong. He breaks shit with it. I think he can also crush the armored Titan with his jaw. I think
he had a good fight, but he's not epic to me though.
So where would you put him?
Military police.
All right, so he is near the bottom.
Yes,
now, the female Titan.
Oh, I love the female Titan. That fight she had out there with Levi Squad in the forest, you could put her in Levi Squad, man.
All right,
that's an epic episode, man.
Yeah,
the way she kept you see what you just did when you cover your neck. That's what she would do. That's what she was doing.
That's my least favorite episode.
What?
Yeah, Petra dies. I already said this earlier.
Oh, okay.
It's such a great episode, but it's my least favorite because my favorite character dies. That's not or at the time was my favorite character.
My favorites because at that point you didn't know Titans were smart. You know what I mean? You didn't know they could think because she was. You know, Titans is her.
Yeah,
but she was like, and that threw them all off. You know. Oh yeah, she's straight butt. Yeah, she don't wear no clothes.
What's up, party people?
We almost got the whole dark council up in here. We got Abu, we got Drunk, we got Mark with a C. Oh man, I can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
We're just missing Damajanai, who was already a guest on here when we talked about Rising of the Shield Hero.
Shout out to Damajanai. Damajani.
All right. All right. Now we got the Colossal Titan used by both Armin and Baratolt. And Armin just blows up a city, like doesn't even care. Comes in, kills them all, basically nukes them.
But he had so many epic scenes, though. Think about it. He was the first thing we saw destroy Aaron's home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put him up there with Levi Squad, man.
Before or after
just think about that fight he had when they revealed themselves, and he was burning himself out, but he was wrecking shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like really wrecking stuff. So I'm gonna have to put him on Levi Squad, man.
All right. The Beast Titan.
The Beast Titan is epic. I'm gonna have to put him. Man, that's hard.
I don't like the Beast Titan.
I love the Beast Titan.
I think
you don't like that he talks, huh?
Yeah, and he's like super hairy. but you know what? He's like by far the smartest out of all the Titans. And like he picks up the horses and he throws shit. And I think another reason why I hate him,
he takes rocks and make them into bombs.
Yeah. And I
do not like that.
I think I'm being influenced by the game here because Chuck, if you could help me out on this, the Beast Titan just throws rocks at you randomly as soon as he spawns. So you could be on the complete other side of the map and just rocks fall on your head. And you're like,
that's what he did. That's what he did in the series. And what I like about him, he'll take a big boulder and throw it like a freaking pitcher. You got to either put him on Levi Squad or the top, man, because he have epic scenes. And to hear him talk in season 3, that was blowing everybody's mind.
Season 2. He's the first episode of season 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And he kills the second strongest like it's nothing.
And not to mention he can control animals. Did you forget that?
Yes.
He can control animals.
I know he can control the Titans because he's got royal blood.
But look at that outro. I think that the intro was alluding to he can control animals too. Hence the name Beast Titan. Remember in the intro, he's running and all those animals are behind him with that same look in their eye.
Uh-huh.
I think they was a little, and I want to say one of the episodes he was controlling animals. I could be wrong. Somebody help me out in the chat.
Yeah, because I don't remember. The game makes me hate the Beast Titan so much.
I love
like he's.
I love the Beast Titan, but I hate Zeke.
Yeah, everybody hates Zeke. I don't know people that like Zeke.
If he could just be the Beast Titan all the way through, I will rock with Zeke. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because the Beast Titan, all he is a werewolf. That's just a big hairy werewolf or ape. You know.
All right. We have Aaron's Titan, the Attack Titan, the time travel shithead. I mean, time travel Titan.
I'm not trying to be biased.
Past.
I'm not trying to be biased just because Aaron is the main character.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about it, just the Attack Titan on his own, he's just a wrestler.
Yeah, he just fucks everything up. He's just a fighter. Just like the female Titan. Basically a fighter. But he has time travel and all that shit.
Even though he's a good fighter, and even though he's been in all the major battles, we're just rating them as Titans, right? Or we're going with epic moments too.
How they are as Titans. So you can go with epic moments that the Titan had.
See, that's what I was kind of going with it. I was going with epic moments. So if I'm gonna go with epic moments, because the Attack Titan saved everybody. So you got to put him on the top because he saved humanity.
All right.
Think how many times humanity could have been destroyed without Aaron. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for Aaron, it wouldn't be a show.
Yeah. Without the Attack Titan, there wouldn't be a show. Yep. Yeah, they would have,
because they couldn't figure out how to beat him. They couldn't figure it out.
All right. Now, the Armored Titan. I saved him for last. The Armored Titan has like one of the most epic moments. And in that in season 4, that's when Rhina dies. And even that, he was like, that was a fucking epic moment too.
Yeah, it was. You know what? It's easy for me to figure it out because all the moments that I really love, most of them, come from Armor Titan. And he was so passionate. Like Aaron, like to me, he stayed consistent compared to Aaron. So I'm going to have to put him on number 1 too, the Humanity's Strongest.
All right. Before or after the Attack Titan?
I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to put before.
All right. Well, that's where I was going to put him anyway.
Because all the
so you didn't actually blow my mind.
all the best fights have to do with the Armor Titan. You know what I mean? All the epic Titan fights is Armor Titan. All the epic moments, the Armor Titan was in that. He was involved in those. So I have to put him on top. I feel good about this ranking right here.
I think it's cool too. You know?
Freaking Cart Titan. What the freak is that?
I don't like the Beast Titan, but that's from the video game.
Bro, you know how freaking pissed I would be if I had the power of the Titans and I was the freaking Cart Titan, bro. You don't even have 2 legs to stand on. You know what I mean?
Oh, I remember one of the questions I wanted to ask. Which regiment would you join if you were in Attack on Titan? Scout, military, police, or garrison?
Wherever Levi is on.
Wherever Levi is?
Whatever Levi is.
You'd be a scout. So
I will be a scout because I want to be trained by nobody but Levi. That's the only person I would want to be trained by.
Well, you would have been trained by Keith, who was the original commander of the scouts.
And he went out like a boss. Those are 2 great leaders, man. So I would want to be under them. I'm too fat to do the symbol when you put it behind your back.
Wait, hold on. Which is my right hand? Okay. Devote your heart. So the funny thing is, everyone I ask says the scouts. And it's so funny because I know half of these fucking people that have said they would join the scouts are the biggest scaredy cats I've ever seen in my life.
Most definitely, bro.
So they would have been like, I'd go military police because I don't see anything. Like I won't see any action. I won't see a Titan.
Yeah.
But
bro, you might as well be trained to fight because the Titans can devastate a whole city. So are you just gonna stay there and just say, ah? Or are you gonna put on your gear and go out like a boss? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get chopped by a Titan than just they coming.
and then like running away.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. So Fatal, we're coming up on the hour, and I know that you have to go. But go ahead, tell the people where they can find you. The links are in the description. So Chunk, if you can post those.
The link is in the description, but where you can find me is inside my mother's basement. That's all I can say. Bad times, man. You know, I got a bedtime and everything. My mom's about to bust through the door right now. She supposed to tell me that, you know, I got a few more minutes online, then I got to get ready for bed. I got to brush my teeth, clean behind my ears, and then, you know, say my little prayers, and then get into bed and go to sleep. Bedtime is 9 o'clock.
Now, does your wife have a bedtime as well, or she gets to stay out a little later because your mom probably
stay out
wakes
because she's a little bit more mature? But as for me, I'm in my mom's basement. That's where you can find me. But sometimes you can find me finding content on the Fatal J channel where I'm talking about bow-legged midget strippers. I'm a bow-legged midget stripper connoisseur. You know what I mean? So make sure to check that out. And make sure to check out my boy, because he's coming out with the dopest content known to man. And I will return on this channel soon, best believe.
I look forward to it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I will do something to send us off on because I don't know this.
Biggles is here. Hi, says I could be a hooker. Biggles.
But Grandpa, what if they don't like fun live streams?
That's too damn bad!
Yeah, Grandpa, you're right.